At the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Schroeder. Smart for 3. He's off on that one. There's Young with the 3. And a slam dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
You know, good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Now here's Capella. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Smart with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And if you're compiling a roster for team irrational confidence, this Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never one to back down.
Now here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Capella against Schroeder. Capella with a rebound. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in some big games, B. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
The kick out to Young. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Smart with the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside Young. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Touch the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
It's Smart on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Hawks with possession here. Down low. Here's Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. Capella's got 6 points.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Young against Schroeder. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's the break. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Boy, boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Schroeder passes to Horford. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I mean, when you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's just nothing that D can do sometimes. Just such a finesse player.
Now here's Bogdanovic. On the take. You know, by the time Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Schroeder with it, and it's Young picking him up. Schroeder passes to Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
Now that's just sound, fundamental basketball from Horford. Just working the D and fooling them with the effective fake.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
And that one falls for Smart.
You know, Smart is one of those guys. You love him if he's on your team, but truthfully, you hate him if he's not.
And so Smart nails them both. The Hawks leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young finds Capella. Bogdanovic with it. There's the double team with Horford.
Marcus Smart. And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic.
There's no surprise Bogdanovic quickly made an impact in the NBA. I mean, just look at the multitude of championships he's won in foreign leagues.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Schroeder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft lock.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Horford in at center. Now Schroeder. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. He can't get it to go, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Now here's Capella, defended by Brown. Capella can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Back to Horford. Stolen by Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. Capella, the pass to Young. And he lobs it up, and it's Capella with the jam.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Right side Schroeder. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Young. Bogdanovic from long range. Here's Capella. Brown with the block.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. The superb playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford, and he makes it. Horford's got 8 points. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got his first basket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His hang time on the rim. It's a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Schroeder passes to Smart. And here's Brown for three. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herder. And it's off from three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now Canner. He's covered by Gallinari. The kick out to Richardson. Outside, Williams. Canner, the pass to Williams. That's tipped.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fouls.
First team foul.
1:16 left in the first half. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Williams finds Canner. Deflected. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Hernan Gomez with it. Now Herder defending. Canner, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Richardson. Herder can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Pritchard, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Herder. Back to Williams. He gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of and that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
We've got Cam Reddish. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herder, and it's Williams in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Williams finds Canner. 6 on the shot clock. And Canner with the slam.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
Outside, Williams. Herder gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. And on Gomez up top. Pass to Canner. To the wing on the left. Fires at the elbow. Pritchard, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Canner. Now the Celtics on the move. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And not going to let him get the easy dunk. The defense put the stop to it. But a foul is called and a trip to the free throw line instead.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. John Collins checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. And it's Young in for Williams. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Horford left side. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Smart's got 6.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the middle. Back to Jang. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Capella, he's checked in for Jang.
Now into the line for your Hawks. Clint Capella.
Here's Smart. 6 points for him. Pass to Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum. He's got 10.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Capella, the pass to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Collins against Tatum. Pass to Horford. Brown with it. 5 on the clock. Smart outside. 3-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hunter passes to Collins. Second chance effort. Now Capella. Horford with a steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Young against Schroeder. Now here's Young. Defense right on him. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Smart against Bogdanovich. The 3, Collins. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. Oh, got a piece of it. And Hunter, here we go. Rebounded by the Celtics. Going inside. Horford, left side. And here's Schroeder outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And this game is tied up now.
Although he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on him.
Young with it. Picked up by Tatum. Back to Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Young. Here's Collins. The offensive rebound. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And that's a double-double for him now.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper in the crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on the offensive glass.
Young. And he banks in the layup.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Schroeder against Young. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Boston on D. 2-point game. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Offline with a 3. Now the Celtics on the move. Smart finds Horford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Horford's gotten 4 this quarter.
Everybody knew the ball was going to Horford in that situation because he routinely makes big shots. He has no fear.
And Young, here we go. And here's Collins for 3. Rebound Boston.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows the best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And here's Brown for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Hunter for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Brown can't get the putback. Collins outside. Brown with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Outside Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler. Manipulates the pace. I mean, gets to wherever he wants to go.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Driving inside, and he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they could count on him to make crucial shots.
To the right side. Collins against Tatum. Collins with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young drawing the double team. The three. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young.
And the guts Bogdanovich has to take this shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spotlight.
Tatum from long range. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, turn up then. And Horford, one of the great leaders in the game. Sometimes you gotta lead by example, especially in the clutch.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
court, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center. DeRozan finds Ball. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here's Capella. Back to Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Outside, Levine. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. All sorts of time. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Collins finds Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Passes it to Capella. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Took him no time at all on that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And early on, they looked great. It made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets Ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Dish now to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hawks passing it around. Young pass for Hunter. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball kicks to Levine. Ball, the pass to Williams. It's good. This game is all even.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And the pass to Capella. Young outside. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Young against Ball. Dishes it to DeRozan. And it's blocked.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Young with no one around. Off target from 3-point range. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Team second.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. Fires the 3. Here's Vucevic, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Levine's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Levine throws it down.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Collins finds Hunter. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer. That one, no good. Paul with a wide-open look. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young outside from past the arc. No good, shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Levine's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Young. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Rebound by Williams. And Chicago shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Levine, good.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young passes to Collins. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got 6.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Levine with it and guarded by Capella. Vucevic and the rejection by Collins. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the jam by Levine. Here's Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich left side. Hawks passing it around. Young passes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. And shot on the way. Lob pass to Capella. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot-button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer, and the shot is long.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Collins. It's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ball dishes to Levine. Out to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Hunter. Inside. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 18 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young passes to Capella. Now here's Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Levine. And we've finished one half of basketball. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Zhang.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kick out to Levine. Left side Williams. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 6.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain grab.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Zhang. Nifty move. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
White against Williams. White dishes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. It's White on the wing. Gallinari covering. Here's Jones. Rebound, Atlanta.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. He's such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside, it really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
And White gets to Green. Fires from deep. And it's White missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Here's Herder. Lays it up and takes it in.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
White looking around. Johnson down low, working on Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. He kicks it to Gallinari. There's the three. Unable to get that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And finished off by Collins.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Young against White. He dishes it to Jones. To the inside. Here's Bradley. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Young inside. Guarded by Bradley. For 3, Hunter. Capella, the pass to Young. Over White. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Levine against Bogdanovich. Releases. Levine's shot is on. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich drives. It's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Levine deciding where to go with it. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 1. 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about. And these two teams are really equal.
Here's Hunter. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
His second personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Outside, Levine.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Here's Young. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hunter kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Feeds it to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock is at 3. Up again. Young on the follow. And the Hawks lead by 2.
How about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
On the wing, Levine. The feed to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Over Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Levine.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Ball against Young. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Ball kicks to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. And there's the pass to Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Collins. Young against Ball. A nice shot by Young.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Outside, Levine. Takes it inside. And the chip by Levine.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Outside, Levine. Down low. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Money!
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella kicks it out to Collins. He takes it in. Collins!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Levine for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Ball against Young. Ball, the pass to Levine. Bullseye!
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Collins finds Young for three. Off target from downtown. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A view of our setting here tonight. As you can see, the lights of stunning downtown. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Here's Capella. Miami grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Explosiveness by Butler, leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Lowry against Young. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lowry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game, it's toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Bogdanovich down low. Robinson defending. Bogdanovich no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Up and over Lowry. Offensive rebound. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Double team on Butler. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young, to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Capella with it, hounded by Adebayo to the left side wing. Young with it. And here's Capella. Robinson with a steal.
Oh, man.
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Young finds Hunter. Outside Young.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Lowry against Young. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson can't hit. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice pass by DeAndre, a team-oriented player who puts winning over individual stats and success.
Robinson passes to Lowry. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Young with it, picked up by Tucker. Chalk up 2 there.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Out left to the wing. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside, Hunter. Young, the pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Again, Atlanta.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Lowry with it. He has 7. And he's going for the lob. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Here's Young. Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. 7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Young. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's gotten his second bucket.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Heat up 3. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And Collins with the slam.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging. Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Robinson with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Adebayo, that's good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And here's Bogdanovich. Down low. Denied by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Lowry. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Capella finds Hunter. Collins with it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Tucker inside. Bogdanovich on him. Here's Young. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Left side, Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lowry against Young. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That shot off. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the paint. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Count it. Good. Now just a 3-point Heat lead. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Banked banked it in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Butler on the wing. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. Butler can't get it to go. And Atlanta shooting a nice 50% for the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. That one's good. This game is all even. Young's got 7 points.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Outside Tucker. Right wing. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Collins, a good look. Here's Hunter. And that misses. That would have put him up. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Lowry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Both free throws good from Lowry.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jang. Now Williams. Now here's Herter. Robinson defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period came to a close with them. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point. Pass to Jang. And stolen by Adebayo. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herter. That's foul number 2 for him. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Here's Strus. Hero with it. Here's Strus. Now here's Oladipo. Shot clock at 5.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Plays with great energy. When Oladipo makes successful drives, things start to open up for the rest of his team.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Gallinari. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Hero finds Oladipo. from the arc. Offensive rebound.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Oladipo against Williams. Pass to Reddish. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Hero outside. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The long reach of Dedmon makes him a good target on the alley-oop.
Outside Herter. Back to Jang. Outside Williams. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oladipo against Williams. It's Oladipo with the finish.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. So it'll be 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oladipo against Williams. Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Dedmon inside. Herter defending. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Herter with it. Guarded now by Morris. Oh, he picked him clean. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Heat with the lead. He takes it in. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Hunter's gotten his first points in this one.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Back to Hero. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Collins. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And for the Heat, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young misses. And here's Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young with it, picked up by Lowry. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. It's Adebayo, high post. Inside. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Adebayo.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Young against Lowry. Here's Capella. Back to Young. Collins with it. He's against Tucker. And it's Miami with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And it's Butler off the drive. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Capella. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Collins, three-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 8 assists here tonight. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Young can't hit.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Bogdanovich from long range. And he can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. And it's Butler with the jam.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Lowry finds Butler. 1:41 left in the 4th. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Lowry. Pass break Miami. And finished off by Adebayo.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And the Heat lead by 6.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Young can't hit. The Heat have gone 7 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Lowry. This one for three. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And here's Hunter for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Butler. So it's Miami picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go in.
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Now here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
4 on the clock. Tatum way outside. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
And the rejection by Collins. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Tatum on the wing. There's Brown with the 3.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. The shot, no good. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. At the elbow, Horford. And finished off by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble. The shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Smart against Young, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Tatum looking around to the paint. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich to the inside. Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism. It's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Offensive rebound, Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. Lets it go with the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Schroeder outside. Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart. The shot will not fall. Ready by Bogdanovich. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Capella. They get a hand on it and stolen by Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Horford, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got his second bucket tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
And so Young nails them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. In the corner, Smart with it. Schroeder outside. Just 5 on the clock. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
The Hawks working the ball around. Young outside. Outside Collins. Atlanta again missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Young passes to Capella, and here's Collins. And here's Young from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they...
John Collins.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Outside, Smart. Over Bogdanovich. Smart misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
From deep, Collins. Collins with another miss. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston leading by 5. Outside, Smart. Back to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And it's sent back by Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Stolen by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Nobody near Schroeder. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Smart kicks to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he gets the bucket.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter against Brown. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Horford, no luck. The Hawks trail by 4. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Brown against Collins. Brown the pass to Horford. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Capella dishes to Hunter. Back to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Moves back up. And the layup is good. Capella's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Schroeder finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Horford. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Smart. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Atlanta, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Right side, Collins. Drives to the hoop. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Collins. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Schroeder passes to Horford. The 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Schroeder on the 3 off target.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And right, here we go. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Well, DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Here's Pritchard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than... And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams, also Enes Kanter out there, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Going inside, Pritchard gets the bucket. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
High post, Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Cannon. And the rejection by Jang.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gorgie Zhang.
Shot's good by Williams.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Richardson the pass to Williams. Here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
From deep, Williams. In the corner, it's Jang. Kaddish dishes to Jang. Count it. Jang's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, this is the passion we talk about with Gorgie Zhang. Takes the hit, puts it down right in the defender's face.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Williams. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Lou Williams.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
And the rejection by Tatum. For the tie, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Smart kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around for the lead. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The dish to Capella. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Brown missing. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Williams. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Smart passes to Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cantor's got 7 points.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Reddish dishes to Jang. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
From deep. That shot off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Boston on top as they end the third quarter with a 13-5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Young's shot is good.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Williams looking over the floor. Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
No problems knocking that one down. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade, replenish your energy for the late game push. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
And Young, here we go, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Young against Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Uncovered. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Young against Schroeder. From deep three-point range, it's stolen by Schroeder. And even 3-on-3 break. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Hunter finds Young. It's Young on the wing. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Capella. Puts the move on. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Celtics passing it around. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Hunter against Brown. Kicks it to Schroeder. Brown the pass to Horford. rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 4. Bogdanovich wide open. The Hawks again can't hit. Brown against Hunter. Passes it to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Dishes to Horford. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And here's Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. There's 38 seconds left in the game. And they double up Brown. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Celtics now. Shot clock at 2 from about 16. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Laces one from 3.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Schroeder passes to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Schroeder. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro. No, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point push. And what poise.
And so it's Boston scraping. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, B.A. But it's also because of the spacing. I mean, today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to another level.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I love Bogdanovich's mindset on the three-pointer. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Ball against Young. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
18 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's DeRozan. Banked it in off the glass.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Back to Young. Into the lane. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Ball against Young. Collins outside. To the left wing. Young finds Collins. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That puts him in the lead. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep rhythm.
Pass to Williams. And again, it's Chicago.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Young against Ball. And Young gets it to go.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young against Ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Young inside, covered by Vucevic. Capella against DeRozan. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's blocked by Vucevic. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Pass to Levine. Off target with the 3. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Bogdanovich. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bogdanovich has got 8.
refusing to be tied down. Bogdanovich is fantastic at adjusting his body and shot when he gets hit.
Outside Levine. Back to ball. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just an amazing ball handler. Sometimes balls move with the rock are flat out unguardable.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And here's Capella. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Young against ball. Outside for Levine. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Zach Levine. He's been the guy making... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
They're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his...
That's how you feel? Oh! Okay. One attempt to his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
Young against ball. Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Ball finds Williams. Ball against Capella. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Down low. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Levine. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Bogdanovich against Levine. And there's the drive.
An absolute wrecking ball in the drive. I mean, Levine is all about dunking it with authority.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Bogdanovich, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Vucevic in the post. He's against Capella. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Levine.
Everyone knows Levine is an aerial artist. He makes the dunk look effortless.
Outside Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. think that could make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, you could be next.
Vucevic's shot is off.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Williams. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Ball outside. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. DeRozan passes to Williams. Shoots over Collins. And the whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Back to Williams. Pass to Herter. Now Williams. Here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Outside for Levine. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Levine's got 15 points.
You're letting the game come naturally. I love how Levine measures ahead of time when to take fast shots.
He got it up. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Cam Reddish, Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Jang in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
To the lineup for the Hawks.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bradley. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. There's the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Back to Jones. And he drives in. Oh! Throw it down! And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Pass to Caruso. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Caruso. Bradley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Young. He's got 12. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Back to White. Shoots over Young. White can't hit. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Stolen by Caruso. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
13 foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Jones. Here's Bradley. Outside Jones. Back to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Bradley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Williams passes to Gallinari. And he gets it to go.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Now here's Jones. Back to Caruso. And here's Jones. Goes back up. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Gallinari. Inside. Here's Bradley. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
Pass to Jones. Johnson with it. Back to Jones. Here's Bradley. And he throws it down with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Reddish. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Herter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Picked it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. White, the pass to Johnson. Now Jones. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Jones. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Lets it fly. Here's Bradley. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Gets the 3 to fall.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Levine. Bogdanovich against Levine. And here's Collins for three. Another three for Atlanta.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Pass to Levine. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Chicago foul. Patrick Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball outside. Levine against Hunter. Outside Levine. Back to ball. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Levine with the basket. On the assist by Ball. Levine's got 21.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
Back to Young. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball finds Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Turning himself into an elite scorer, Levine is at it again.
Young against Levine. Collins left side. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. To the paint. Capella can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. The deep 3 from Levine. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 8 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Young, the pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, deflected. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Levine for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Will it go? That one off the back iron and out. Chicago has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Levine. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The 3. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Outside Young. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Tries again. The 3 is up. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Zach LaVine.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
There's Young with the 3. And it's Capella with the jam.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Ball with it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here's Lowry. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Tucker, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young taking his time here. Banked in off the glass.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And just about a minute into the first quarter.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the inside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Miami. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
Lowry against Young. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Left side Lowry. From deep. They get it back.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bogdanovich finds Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. The pass to Collins. Capella, great positioning on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now here's Lowry. Here's the drive. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat while they're passing to Robinson. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And the basket is good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Young against Lowry. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Tucker's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Young against Lowry. Bogdanovich wide open. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Butler missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. It's all tied in Miami. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. Here's Young. Heat knocking down the tray. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Back to Robinson. Inside, here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Young passes to Capella. Over Butler. Hunter for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Young against Lowry. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Hunter with some nice defense.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. That one's not going to go. Good defensive work there by Young. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
Young inside. Now recovering. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Here's Young. The Heat getting the bucket. Doesn't go for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hunter, no good. Miami trailing. Butler with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Adebayo kicks to Love. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Collins dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Bangs home the trifecta. Collins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Butler passes to Adebayo. To the inside. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Lowry for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry dishes to Butler. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tucker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself at
DeAndre Hunter. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The kick out to Williams. That shot off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Gallinari with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Reddish's shot is good.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Oladipo against Williams. Here's Hero. Here's Oladipo. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6 man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
It's good from long range.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Hero with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Williams kicks to Zhang. Williams with a clean look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. And here's Oladipo. Out to the wing. Dedmon passes to Hero. They grab their own miss. Oladipo can't get it to fall.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Count the basket. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And Oladipo kicks to Morris. Here's Dedmon. They need this. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Williams passes to Zhang. Outside Williams. Back to Zhang. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Morris with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Morris throws it down.
And that's a little little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Hero, and it's Miami with another.
So fun when you make the right read on the break, and Hero did so there.
Pass to Jang. Here's Herder. Pass to Williams, to the middle. And Reddish with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Oladipo against Jang. Dedmon knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Williams leading the charge. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 8. Oladipo outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Gallinari. The layup off target. Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Hero. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Williams attacking. Here's Herder. Rebound by the Heat. Morris kicks to Hero. Strus passes to Oladipo. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. All going up court. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Hunter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
There's the pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Back to Hero. It's deflected.
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Fans, the lobby section gets free.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Young finds Collins. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now here comes Robinson leading the break, so they take the lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Lowry passes to Butler. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And here comes the break. Here's Young and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the dunk by Capella. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lowry against Young. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
And the basket is good. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Adebayo on the foul. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Hunter, no one around him, sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Kicks it out to Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella. It drops.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Lowry against Young. Now, here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Robinson for 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Left side, Collins. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.